let's begin this broadcast by getting you details of a fresh petition that's been filed by suspended BJP spokesperson Nupur Sharma in the Supreme Court. Now, what exactly has she contended in this petition? She's followed up what happened on July 1st in the top court, citing that she's been facing a lot more death and rape threats after the Supreme Court had come down heavily upon her when she'd approached the court to club all pending FIRs against her. Nupur Sharma moved to the Apex Court last evening. She sought essentially that the remarks made by the court on July 1st be expunged. Nupur Sharma's plea will be heard by the same bench, interestingly, comprising of Justice Surya Kant and Justice J.B. Pardiwala. Earlier this month, Nupur Sharma had requested the bench to club all FIRs pending against her in the country. But the top court refused to grant her any relief and then went on to slam her over her televised remarks on Prophet Muhammad, saying that she's single-handedly responsible for the unrest in the country. So this is the big story that we'll be tracking this morning. The Supreme Court will be hearing this fresh petition that's been filed by Nupur Sharma. Very, very interesting to note here that it's the same two-judge bench that heard the matter on July 1st that came down extremely heavily on Nupur Sharma that will be hearing this matter again. What really does Nupur Sharma's petition state? It talks about pretty much the same demands as the previous petition that was heard on July 1st. She's asking for all the FIRs to be clubbed against her. She's referring and citing the death threats and rape threats that she's received. She's added to that petition that she filed on July 1st by making a mention of what the Supreme Court had said this time around, to say that since then, since the Supreme Court's remarks on July 1st, she's been facing more death threats and more rape threats. Will there be any relief that comes her way, or will the Supreme Court choose again to pull her up for the comments that she made earlier? We'll have to wait and see. For the moment, let's take this across to Anisha Mathur. She's joining us with more details on this. Anisha, just break down what's different between this petition filed by Nupur Sharma and the petition that she had filed earlier that was heard on July 1st.
Well, plainly, there is the only reason that Nupur Sharma has moved this petition again is because she's continued to receive death threats, rape threats, threat to her safety and to that of her family. And now she's also been issued summons by some of the police departments on July 2nd. On July 2nd, the Kolkata police had issued summons to her to join investigation. There are also threats made in other states where she is expected to join investigation, because remember, in the last hearing on July 1st, the court had also questioned why it is that the police of none of the states where the FIR has been registered had actually moved to arrest Nupur Sharma, even though there was allegations against her. So now she is saying that because of all of these remarks, she fears for her safety, that she fears that if she goes out of Delhi to appear before the police there, she could face some sort of threat to her safety or to her life. In addition, she's also said that the number of remarks of this kind that she's received have in fact increased after that hearing, and that is why she wants that is why she's moved this plea again, saying that the withdrawal of her petition, because remember she had simply withdrawn that petition and all the remarks that the court had made on that day were in oral observations, and the written order of the court had said absolutely nothing about any observations of the court, but had simply said that Nupur Sharma is choosing to withdraw this petition, and the petition is therefore dismissed as withdrawn. So we'll have to wait and see how this plays out in the court today, because it is the same bench which will be hearing the matter. And after this entire brouhaha, we've seen judges, including Justice Pardiwala, including Chief Justice of India N.V. Ramana, all come out and say that the pressure of social media is increasing, that that whatever information is going out, the way the social media is trying to pressurize judges, the way social media reacts to things, and the fact that there are threats, etc., being made on social media, and which is completely going unregulated, is a very dangerous thing. We'll have to see if the court now decides to consider that aspect as well when it takes up the matter today, in the latter half of the day.
And what's very, very interesting, Anisha, is the fact that this petition that's been filed by Nupur Sharma is going to be heard by the same two-judge bench that had come down heavily upon her on July 1st.
Well, yes, that is the reason why it is being sent to the same bench is because the police specifically says that she wants permission to change her plea, because remember, as I said, she had finally withdrawn the case instead of the court saying that we are dismissing your case. So now she's saying that the decision to withdraw the matter was done because of the remarks that were made at that point of time. But now that because she believes that the threat to her life, because she believes that the threat to her safety is still continuing and she will have to join investigation in multiple states, that's why she wants the court to allow her to ignite that petition, resubmit the same petition seeking protection from arrest. Remember, she's not said that she wants police protection. She said she wants protection from arrest, and she wants that she should not need to go to multiple states to face investigation, because if she goes out of Delhi, she goes to any of these states from where such threats have come, she believes that there could be some sort of risk to her safety. And that is why she's saying, instead of FIRs in 9 different states, club all FIRs and grant me protection from arrest. So the investigation can go on, but I will not need to go and appear before the court or before the police.